Alex Call making his spring debut as well. And the White Sox, who share this complex with the Dodgers, have this lineup. Austin Hayes, Kyle Teel, Lenyn Sosa, Edgar Quero, and then Curtis Mead. Derek Hill will be in center field. Braden Montgomery, the right fielder. Tanner Murray, the shortstop. And Ryan Galani will be the first baseman. Tyler Glasnow, 18 starts a year ago, 4-3, 3.19 the ERA. Again, the opponent batting average is 177 against. When we came back from his time on the injured list, he was very, very good. Extremely effective in the postseason. He just didn't pick up a win or a loss. Not that that was the biggest thing, but he was very effective when he was in the ballgame. Quick delay.
Yeah, waiting for a gate to close down the left field line.
Yeah, there it is. Might actually start the game a minute early here, Mo. I think we will. As Glasnow's first pitch of the spring is swung on, fouled away for strike one.
Well, for Glasnow, you talked about, first of all, let's put on a little bit more weight on that end of it. But really amazing. It was really giving hitters a lot of fits.
Strike call. Hayes, former Cincinnati Red outfielder, now the White Sox. 0-2 count. 240 pounds. He's usually around 220. And when he works out, he's their speed. Breaking ball up high. Swing and a miss, strike three as he gets him with a slider. The Hayes is out. And there's one gone for the White Sox.
Well, he missed a couple of different times with a breaking ball and then a chase, a swing and a miss.
Well, Glasnow, like everybody else, looking forward to 2026. As great as the last two seasons have been, they've had to kind of close the door on it just a little bit, at least maybe close the shade on it for now. Be an advantage come October. Strike two to Kyle Teel.
Off of it at the last second.
0-2 pitch. Curveball called, strike three. Got it.
Adios. I mean, there's a method. Opponents were just 8 for 77 against the curveball last year. Again, that's a 104 average. And then on top of it, it was 45% swing and miss at the hook thrown by Glasnow.
Second baseman Lenyn Sosa. 264 last year for the White Sox. Strike one to him. Third best among Major League curveballs at the 104. The whole season, and look at the results he had. As Sosa on the ropes here, 3-2. Struck him out. Tyler Glasnow makes his spring debut. Strikeout with a slider. Then a strikeout with a curveball. And finishes off Sosa with the heater. Miguel Rojas set to lead off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the first inning. Kyle Tucker and Will Smith to follow. Then Freeman, Hernandez, Muncy, Pages, Call, and Kim. As the Dodgers have a pretty representative lineup today against the White Sox. Sixth game of spring training. Pitch inside to Miggy Rowe. White Sox, meantime, are 4-2. And Rojas hits one deep toward the left field corner. Racing after it is Hayes, but he'll get up there on the berm and become a souvenir. Sean Newcomb out of Middleborough, Massachusetts. Former Atlanta Brave. Also been with the Cubs. He was with Oakland before they became just the Athletics. Boston a little bit last year. Opposite field ground ball base hit for Rojas. And the Dodgers have a base runner. He was such a big factor in his full-time conversion to shortstop, helping him out along the way. Kyle Tucker takes outside ball one.
Making his spring debut today.
Ball four to Tucker. It was the first time in the history of the World Series that there was a home run as the game-winning run in extra innings. driven in some runs already. He'll swing and hit a high fly ball to right. It's deep. This ball heading back toward the wall. It is going to be caught against the wall by Braden Montgomery. Rojas will tag and head to third. Tucker back to first base. Freddie Freeman.
And it was Freeman who tags Smith as the silent assassin.
Right. It's a good name for him.
And appropriate.
Well, Freddie a chance to get the Dodgers on the board. Takes a strike. Now, Freddie's game plan for spring training is to play only at Camelback Ranch. It was described by Bill Plunkett of the Orange County Register. He asked Dave Roberts, he said, is this the Camelback Ranch residency? Now it's hit deep to center. They're definitely going to get one in. And it is caught by the center fielder Derek Hill. Tagging and scoring is Rojas. And Freddie Freeman gets the Dodgers on the board. It's 1-0. Sacrifice fly and a run batted in. It's still a little different, though, isn't it, Mo? I mean, you're facing your teammates on the backfields while you're getting your work in, but you come out to the game field and play against another team. Grounds out to third, and that's going to do it. Dodgers get a run on 2 hits and lead after a full inning, 1-0. One nothing Dodgers. We go to the top of the second inning. Popcorn, peanuts. We got it all out there on the hill.
And a lot of sun.
That too, plenty of it. No shortage of sun today. Edgar Quero. Ground ball toward the middle. Right there is Kim. Flashy play, and there's one out. That's son Kim. Nice job.
An area that I looked at Kim with some video when the Dodgers first signed him, and he was playing overseas. What impressed me was his throwing arm, and to be able to have that play, make the leap into the air, and still have a strong enough arm to get over first base. Nice play. The involvement with the fans, all the fans turn around now and say, hey, look, we can see it up on the scoreboard.
Chopper to short. Rojas throws him out. 2 down. 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging at a curveball. And Smith will complete the strikeout. So strikeout 2-3 to put out. That's 4 strikeouts now for Tyler Glasnow. A very solid 2 innings of work. Andy Pages takes up high. Look at what Tyler had been able to do in terms of strikeouts per 9 as Andy goes down on strikes. With the Nationals and Dodgers combined, 267. 4 for 11 in the postseason. There's a ground ball that's going to get into the glove of a diving shortstop Murray. Goes late to first, and Call has himself a hit.
No, it's a heck of a stop by Murray to begin with. Being able to go that far in the hole to dive in the back end.
1-1. There's one at first, and the tag play not made. His call is safe. So Murray missed the tag.
Yeah, high throw. Immediately, we could hear it through our mics and the crowd mics. The catcher was yelling as soon as the ball was hit. 2-2. Because he knew there was a chance. So you go to first, but watch the throw. The throw, but the tag not there.
Back to the top of the order in Miguel Rojas. Strike to Miguel. 1 for 1 with a run scored. To left field. That's going to get down in fair territory. Around third is Call. He will score. Miguel Rojas with a 2-out RBI base hit. It's 2-0. Okay, you can get on and get over.
Well, there may be another guy on base, too, in front of Tucker. Ohtani.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Well, Tucker last year had a calf problem and then he had a fracture in a finger, and he hit through it. It's a slurve there, swings and strikes out. The inning comes to a conclusion, but the Dodgers get a run on 2 hits. They leave a man and through 2 full at Camelback Ranch. The Dodgers 2, White Sox nothing. Tyler Glasnow had a few pitches going today, certainly. The fastball, the slider, the curveball. There was the slider. Ooh, there's a good hook. Here's another one. Right there. So Glasnow, 33 pitches. Gave up just the 1 hit. Successful debut here at Camelback Ranch. And Carson Hobbs, a non-roster invite, comes in to replace him, facing the shortstop Tanner Murray. And this one fouled away. It kind of looks like their umpire's wearing the sombrero for a moment. If you have a sombrero, throw it to the sky. Well, this one was thrown to the sky very deep and gone. And that ties the game as Murray hits a home run off of Hobbs.
Well, when you list mistakes, look at the location of this and keep in mind that this was a 1-ball, 2-strike count. One and 2, gone.
Players will work on. I think yesterday we talked, or 2 days ago, we talked about the contact play. Strike 3 called. Hobbs strikes out Hayes with a cutter. They're working in first and third situations, which way the pitcher's going to go when he comes off the mound.
And there's a rotation in the practice because a rundown that is executed properly can really save a lot of shenanigans on the bases for you.
That ball is smacked to right field and deep, and that's going to be off the glove of Call into the wall. And into third base, Galani. And a double for Kyle Teel. Second, or going to second. If you go to third, this ball is hit well deep to slight left center. And back after it, Andy Pages. He makes the catch. Galani will tag and score, and a long sacrifice fly by Sosa gives the White Sox a 3-2 lead. The center field and deep, back after it, Pages. He's going to beat on it. He'll backpedal and make the catch. Then the side retired, but the White Sox strike for 4 runs. A home run by Tanner Murray, and the Dodgers are now down a pair. Dodger fans, don't miss a single moment this season. Sign up for SNLA Plus and enjoy Sportsnet LA anywhere on any device on the MLB app. If you're already an SNLA video subscriber or a Spectrum Internet and mobile customer, you get SNLA Plus at no additional cost. Visit MLB.com/SportsNetLA. Dodgers down 4-2. Will Smith will lead off. Smith flying out very deep to right. His first time up, moved the runner up 90 feet. Breaking ball outside.
You're right, though, about the sombrero.
Now you can't unsee it, right? That's to the left center field gap and down. And cut off before the wall. Will around first. Here comes the throw into second. He's in standing with a leadoff double. Goes to the backstop. Wild pitch will move Smith to third.
Teams try and work him in all different ways.
Well, there's a fly ball to center. The center fielder, Hill, broke back. Makes the catch, and Will is not going to be able to come in and score. Boy, what a play by Hill.
You know what? That's the spot that I think Will Smith, if he had played it over, would have been tagging up. Here's why. If you dive, you can't get up and throw him out. If it drops in, you're not going to be able to make the play either. But a heck of a catch. Boy, Hill got all of his road work in in one play. Oh, did he go a long direction? But as Smith tags, he thought about doing it, thought it was going to drop in. But even if it drops in, you can go. If it's caught on a dive, you can possibly go.
A runner at third, but you're not looking at the runner. You have to look at the ball. There we go. Contact play. Will comes home. And he scores to make it 4-3.
Yeah, a good jump also. It is so important to get that secondary lead at third base.
And the leather-lunged fans yelling, but they're finding new things to yell at.
Yeah.
Paez pops this one up, shallow right. Sosa out, but in comes the right fielder Montgomery to make the catch.
Tim, the difference is they're just not yelling at the umpires.
Are they going to yell at the hitters? Dodgers pick up a run in the third. Will Smith to lead off for the Dodgers, facing Murphy here in the bottom of the fifth inning. 4-3 White Sox. So Will, with a big smile on his face, had to go take his catcher's gear off and get ready to lead off this inning. He swings, hits a high fly to left center and deep. That one's headed back toward the wall, and it is gone. A home run. Will Smith with the first spring training Dodger home run. Ties the game at 4. Oh, broken bat roller back to the pitcher. Murphy throws out Paez. Dodgers get a run on the home run by Will Smith. The first Dodger home run of the spring. And after 5, it's the Dodgers 4, White Sox 4. Back-to-back world champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by your Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Glad you're with us on this Thursday afternoon. Big-time baseball from Glendale, Arizona. 4-4 the score. Ben Kasparius comes out of the Dodger bullpen. Red Sox fan in Westport, Connecticut. That's the side of Connecticut that's more Yankee fanish, though, on the west side. You get the pitch against them in the World Series. That ball is deep, and that ball is gone. As Curtis Mead hits a 2-out home run to give the White Sox a 5-4 lead.
Well, when Mead hit it, he knew that he had gotten it. And that ball just kept traveling and traveling. Well, location of the pitch, well, it's pretty much here it comes, and there it goes.
Two down, bases clear. Derek Hill hits one in the air to center field, over towards slight right center, and speeding over to get it is Kendall George. Well, the home run by Curtis Mead gives the White Sox a 1-run lead. Opening week with your back-to-back world champion Dodgers, presented by Bank of America, coming March 26th. Check out exciting matchups, giveaways, special events, and much more. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions. Camelback Ranch shared by the Dodgers and the White Sox. White Sox on the right field side, Dodgers on the left field side. Tons of fields in the back. It's separated by a man-made river. If you've never been back here, it's beautiful.
Family arrived here from L.A. They drove over at 5 a.m. this morning.
Hura hits a high fly ball deep to left center field. This one is way gone. Keston Hura ties the game with a long home run. It's 5-5.
And flexing the muscles. That time of the ball game that the younger players getting an opportunity to stretch their wings.
Caleb Bonemer is the shortstop. And Kim hits one high and deep to right field. Way back it goes. It's gone. Ha-Seong Kim with a home run. Back-to-back homers for the Dodgers in the 6th. And they take a 6-5 lead.
Flexing the muscles here this afternoon as the temperature's approaching 90 degrees and that's warming up.
And over the great catch too, young lady. Period in 2022. Scott Lakey Uribe down in the DR saw him, and there's a shot to left field, a base hit. Another run comes in. 2-out RBI single for Josue De Paula.
Well, De Paula, we talked about this. We'll continue to talk about it. He's just a very interesting young player. Still kind of growing into his body. Adding the strength, adding the knowledge, understanding his swing.
He is 5 for his last 5. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, noon, right here on Sportsnet LA, 11:30 on the radio on AM 570. Back to radio TV simulcast tomorrow from Scottsdale. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will pitch against the Giants. And then Saturday, the Cubs over here, split squad. They'll have a crew going over to play the Rangers and surprise, but we'll have the Cubs game for you. Then the Angels after that on Sunday. That's what it looks like. And what it looks like now, Jordan Weems making his second spring appearance for the Dodgers. Guy who was drafted by Boston back in 2011. Weems facing Caden Connor, who's the first baseman for the White Sox right now. Weems pitched Monday against Seattle. Gave up 2 hits in an inning. And now with the Dodgers trying to make his way here. And he walks a man. Connor will be aboard here in the top of the 9th inning. 2-1. There's a ground ball to second. Hainline to Miller. Double play.
Nicely done.
And the White Sox down to their last out.
Well, when you look at it, how it is done, second base moving to his left, squaring the body up, so he really had a chance to make not only the stop, but also the pivot. Good feed to second base.
For the last out. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. Hainline charging. One hands, underhand toss. That's a ball game. And the Dodgers remain the only team in Major League Baseball undefeated at spring training. They're 6-0 after a 7-6 win here this afternoon over the White Sox. The White Sox go to 4-3. Dodgers played some long ball today following Tyler Glasnow's first start. Will Smith, Keston Hiura, and Ha-Seong Kim with home runs. Final score, Dodgers 7 and the White Sox 6. Tomorrow on SNLA and AM 570, Dodgers and Giants. Stay tuned. Access Sportsnet Dodgers coming up next.